Hey everyone, I hope you're doing great. Welcome to Artyshils Art. In this video, we will be learning how to paint this painting from start to finish, and this is even an art contest for which you can win prizes like $30 gift card by Artyshils Art Academy, a free membership at the Artyshils Art Academy private Facebook group, and a shout out to your Instagram, Facebook or blog on my YouTube channel, Instagram and Facebook page as well, and all the other details of the contest like the deadline, where to submit the work that you have created, all that you will find in the description below. But before that, just in case you don't know me, my name is Shilpa and I am also known as Artyshils on the internet, and I am the content creator at the blog www.artyshils.com, and I am the founder of online art school at www.artyshilsartacademy.com, a place from where you can learn how to draw or paint by taking various classes or workshops. Now let's get started with this painting tutorial. So over here I have this A4 size paper and my palette that you can see right here, and I take some ultramarine blue in my palette. You can use any blue you like for the sky, but I am using ultramarine blue right here. And next I have this black acrylic paint. Again, I take out some of it in my palette. Next I take this flat brush that you can see right here, and with this flat brush we will start with painting the sky with this ultramarine blue and black. But before that, I take some masking tape and I secure my paper at one place so that it does not move all around while I am actually painting. And securing this paper with the masking tape will also keep my edges absolutely clean and neat looking when I am done with my painting. So over here I am mixing some ultramarine blue and black, and I get this dark ultramarine blue shade, and that I randomly apply all over on the sky with random strokes, not any specific strokes, just random strokes all over the sky, as you can see right here. And in between I take some water in my brush and just spread those strokes all around on the paper. And with that white gesso as well, I go on top of my ultramarine blue, first giving some horizontal strokes, and then on top of those horizontal strokes I am giving some random strokes going in all directions. Next I take a complete dry brush which does not have any water on it, and I move that dry brush lightly on the white paint, as you can see, to blend the white paint with the rest of the dark sky. Next I mix some ultramarine blue and little bit of white in it, and with this dark greyish color I paint the lower part of the sky, and on top of that lower part of the sky I once again come back with my ultramarine blue, and all over here I am just giving rough random strokes, nothing serious at all. And once again I come back with my dry brush and I move the dry brush lightly all around the sky, as you can see right here, and this is just blending the colors of the sky with each other. Now over here I come back with the white on top of the sky while the colors on the lower part of the sky are still wet. And once again I come back with my dry brush and move that dry brush all over on the white that I just applied, blending it nicely with the rest of the parts of the sky. And these random strokes are really giving us the feel of the sky and the light of the moon that I am creating in the sky before I actually draw the moon. In the end, I just cover the lower part of the page with the grey that we had created by mixing ultramarine, white and black. Next, I take this random water tub and make a huge circle using it as a template on top of my painting. After I'm done drawing the circle which represents the moon on our painting, I will cover the moon with the white paint just very nicely, and it doesn't matter if the lower paint is still wet, because when we look at the moon, it is not a white patch. We can see a lot of texture on top of the moon. And to make the moon look more realistic, I just take a rough cloth and dab it on top of everywhere on the moon, as you can see right here. And with that rough cloth, I take some white paint out of the moon as well, as you can see. Next, I mix a lot of water with the white paint and create a transparent white acrylic paint, and with that really watery white paint, I give round strokes all around the moon that will represent the light. And then with a very thick brush, I once again give some vertical strokes representing the light. Next, I take some dark green acrylic paint, mix it with the black that is already there in my palette. And create these little bushes on the lower part of our scene and create these little trees, as you can see right here on the right side of the painting. And then on the left side of the painting, I create this huge tree, and first I start by creating a little branch, and on top of the branch I create these leaves by just dabbing my flat brush on the paper. I'm not creating the actual leaves, but just dabbing this flat brush on the paper is creating this representation of the leaves on this big tree. And on the left side of that big tree, and in the similar way of the dabbing technique, I create a really small tree, as you can see. And creating these small trees on the side is giving an illusion of depth in the painting. Next, I take bright light green and apply it on the lower part of the scene, as you can see right here. And with that light green as well, I am giving these grass-like effects on the lower part using vertical strokes. Next, I take my blue colored pencil, and with this blue colored pencil I draw a girl and a boy who are kind of kissing in front of the moonlight. And I have created the girl and a boy over here, but you can create just anything over here. You are completely free to take that choice or decision. And then I cover that girl and boy in complete black paint with no shading, nothing at all. Next, I create this very watery ultramarine blue by adding a lot of water to the ultramarine blue acrylic paint, and I use that to give such random cloud-like shapes on top of the moon. Next, with my little round brush, I decided to create these little stars, but then I thought I'll just splatter the stars all around the smaller ones and then I will create the bigger stars. So that is exactly what I'm doing over here. First I splattered and made some really small stars, and then I created these bigger stars, and I just added a shooting star as well to make the atmosphere look a bit more romantic. And then I take my dark green color that I made by mixing dark green and black, and that I use to create some more grass on the lower part where the girl and boy are standing on the ground. And with this we are done with the really easy painting of this beautiful couple in the moonlight with the shooting star. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and do subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And don't forget to take part in the contest, and to know all the details, do check the description box below, and over here click on any of the videos to watch my previous videos, or go to www.artyshilsartacademy.com to enroll in art classes with in-depth tutorials and all the basics and techniques explained to help you create the artworks of your imagination. Thank you for being till here with me. Till I see you next time. Bye and happy creating. Bye.